Beautiful love.
We're going into the house. Let's see what's going on here. Hello. How's it going? Are you getting ready to do some music later? How you doing?
First trick. Ready? Watch. A stage. Go on, step up to the line. Go on. How cool is that? Earlier than... That's my security dog. Any of you start kicking off. Yeah? Second part of the show. Ready? This is the... Can you see... losing myself. Makes no sense. In fact, my name's Chris. I'm a street performer.
Bit to Ireland. Now, this was this was a song. It's a very old tune. The tune is Divers and Lazarus, which is goes back 600 years. And there's an Irish song to that name about a miner who gets his back broken. So Josh has reworded the song to be a bit more nautical. This is Crooked Jack. The chorus is, I was tall, I was true, all of 6'2", so they broke me across my back. By name I'm known, but it's not my own. They call me Crooked Jack, so please do join in.
You sailing men, both young and strong, with adventure in your soul. There are better ways to spend your days than roaming cove to cove. I was tall and true, all of 6'2", till they broke me across my back. By a name I know, and it's not my own, they call me Crooked Jack. The captain's bosun man was I, Big Jack could do no wrong. And the reason simply was because that work hours hard and long. I was tall and true, all of 6'2", till they broke me across my back. By a name I'm known, and it's not my own, they call me Crooked Jack. I cursed the day I went away to sail on a man of war. Blood, sweat and tears, your hopes and fears, all dashed by shot and ball. I was tall and true, all of 6'2", till they broke me across my back. By a name I'm known, and it's not my own, they call me Crooked Jack. I've seen men grow old before their time, their faces drawn and grey. I never thought that so soon would mine be lined in the self-same way. I was tall and true, all of 6'2", till they broke me across my back. By a name I'm known, and it's not my own, they call me Crooked Jack. They say to sail for the king is patriotic, a noble thing to do. But believe me lads, it's for sweat and blood, they want you and their crew. I was tall and true, all of 6'2", till they broke me across my back. By a name I'm known, and it's not my own, they call me Crooked Jack. On the fateful day we sailed away, a battle of that for to join. With the whip crack of line that broke my spine was drowned by cannon fire. I was tall and true, all of 6'2", till they broke me across my back. By a name I'm known, and it's not my own, they call me Crooked Jack. I was tall and true, all of 6'2", till they broke me across my back. By a name I'm known, and it's not my own, they calls me Crooked Jack.
1, 2, 3, 4.
10,000 miles away. Jingle, jingle, oh, a rolling I will go. I'll stay no more on England shore to hear the music play. From home with me, I won't be back again. From taking a ship on a jumping ship 10,000 miles away. My true love was a handsome lad, my true love was so young. His eyes were like the diamonds bright, and silver was his tongue. And silver was his tongue, the girls, the big ship left the bay. He said, will you remember me 10,000 miles away? Sing ho, Robin, I will go. I'll stay no more on England shore to hear the music play. From off on the rolling main, I won't be back again. From taking a trip on a government ship 10,000 miles away. Was the day when last I saw my Ned. He had a government band around each hand and another one round his leg, and another one round his leg. Me girls, the big ship left the bay. I said that I'd be true to him 10,000 miles away. Sing low the winds I owe, Robin, I will go. I'll stay no more on England shores and hear the music play. From off on the rolling main, I won't be back again. From taking a trip on a government ship 10,000 miles away. Through London fog and the river ran quite clear, and the ocean's bright turned into wine, and
We're performing again, completely different. What's this costume represent?
So this is the Marines of the fleet of 1788.
Right.
It is the same era as when Captain James Cook went to discover Australia.
Right.
Yes. So when Captain James Cook went to Australia, the Marines that were on ship formed a ceremonial guard as he went and stood and put the Union flag down to claim Australia as a colony of the United Kingdom.
Oh, you're from Plymouth?
I'm from Plymouth, yes, yeah.
Plymouth steeped in history.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is why it's like a great place to sort of do that sort of thing. You know, it's a big brewing pot of stuff you can do. I mean, you look at
very inspirational.
Yeah, exactly. You've got so many military sort of ties to Plymouth.
Yeah.
With the Navy, the Army, the Royal Marines, like the.
A lot of them were rogues as well.
Well, a lot of rogues, yeah. But you look at the idea of Stonehouse Barracks. Stonehouse Barracks was the first Royal Marines barracks built for the Royal Marines, purely because before they had their own barracks, Marines used to have to go into inns in the local docks.
Yes.
And there was an incident on the Barbican itself, actually, where a Royal Marine was flirting with the innkeeper's daughter.
Right.
And it got back to the Admiralty back in Portsmouth.
Yeah.
And it was a case then they were like, right, we have to sort this out. And they had to build a barracks for the Royal Marines. And that's where Stonehouse then became the first barracks. And it was then used as a template for every other Royal Marines barracks up the country.
Yeah.
So you look, so Stonehouse is the very, very first. And it must have been about 1770, I believe. And then, yeah, you look everywhere else, like the idea of Eastney, Chatham Barracks was very similar. And they're all designed off of the original designs of Stonehouse Barracks.
So do you do reenactment?
I do reenactment, yeah. I do mainly sort of Napoleonic era Royal Marine, so more the Napoleonic era with all the drummers, lace, fleurs-de-lis. We do obviously this. We do 1664, which is the birth of the Royal Marines, and modern stuff as well, wearing the Royal Marines artillery uniform before the amalgamation of 1912.
It must cost you a bit.
Bloody, it does, yes. Yeah, it does cost a bit, yeah. But thankfully, the amount of stuff that we're doing around here, because obviously Plymouth yearns for it.
Yeah.
It pays off.
Well, it needs to. I mean, Pirate Weekend's really taking off in Plymouth and the Southwest.
Yeah.
And people want to reflect on the history.
Yeah.
And move on from it because, you know, there's a lot of villains that did a lot of damage overseas.
Well, of course, yeah. You obviously, if you delve really deep into it, you've got Sir Francis Drake himself. You know, though he is a national hero, the stuff that he did do as a privateer of Queen Elizabeth I.
Robbed and pillaged, and because
robbed
he gave
and
money
pillaged
to
the Spanish, part of the slave trade slightly.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know, can't blame the current generation that are underneath, but it was of the times.
Yeah.
You know, obviously we don't agree with that, but you know.
Well, I mean, if it wasn't for Plymouth, you wouldn't have the Bush family.
That's
you
it.
wouldn't have Roosevelt, and you wouldn't have Humphrey Bogart.
Exactly, and you wouldn't have the birth of America itself because they stood on the Mayflower steps and they set off from here.
And
they
Sydney,
set
Australia.
off from Plymouth. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, have a good day. What's your name?
Kieran.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
No problem. Thank you very much.
Thank you. These are the other tunes ready for.
Jim's meant to be singing, not recording. The press. Nigel's coming over. Come on, Nigel.
Surely not.
Surely. We're going to tell a few jokes. We're going to sing a few sea shanties. Bang a few drums. Cheat a little bit with a bit of backing tracks where required. There's normally about 15 of us, but they all got Cryptos, Peridium in Brixham and Scurvy on the way down the coast. And yeah, so we're a skeleton crew, but we're going to do our best. Give it up for the man, the myth, the legend, Chris on his squeeze box here.
Nice name, Chris. I'm Chris.
What he can't do with his fingers in his squeeze box is not worth knowing.
That's another story.
Give us a little bit of South Australia, please, Chris. Here we go. You know this one, sing along. In South Australia I was born. In South Australia around Cape Horn we're bound for South Australia. All the way to rolling Cape. All the way, all for South Australia. As I went out one morning pale, 'twas there I met Miss Nancy Blair. We're bound for South Australia. Oh, away, you rolling cave, away, all away, oh, hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. I shook her up, I shook her down, all away, I shook her up and down the town. We're bound for South Australia. All away, you rolling king, heave away, all away, oh, hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. And as you wallop around Cape Horn, heave away, all away, you'd wish to God you'd never been born. We're bound for South Australia. All away, you rolling king, heave away, all away, oh, hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. All away, you rolling king, heave away, all away, oh, hear me sing. We're bound for South Australia. I was in the Merchant Navy. He's going to step forth and sing us a song. It's called Whip Jamboree. Give it up for Jimbo.
No, I'm not. I'm 82.
What, 28?
Don't get too close to much.
What be this? Are you out there? Last time I sang this one was 35 years ago. It was off the Cape of Good Hope. It wasn't a good day. We'll try it one more time. All right, how's it go? Oh. Now, me lads, be of good cheer. All the Irish coast will soon draw near. Then we'll sail a course for old Cape Clear. Oh, Jenny, at your old Cape.
Whip jamboree, all you pigtail sailor, hang on behind. Whip jamboree, oh, Jenny, get your old cakes done.
Now Cape Clear it is in sight. We'll be off Holyhead come tomorrow night. Then we'll sail a course for the old Rock Light. Oh, Jenny, get your old cakes done.
Whip jamboree, all you pigtail sailor, hang on behind. Whip jamboree, oh, Jenny, get your old cakes done.
Now we're passing Holyhead, no more salt beef or weevily bread. We've a man in the chains for the swing low lead. Oh, Jenny, get your old cakes done.
Whip jamboree, all you pigtail sailor, hanging on behind. Whip jamboree, oh, Jenny, get your old cakes done.
Now we're passing Fort Perch Rock, all hammocks lashed and sea chests locked. Then we'll haul her in to Waterloo Dock. Oh, Jenny, at your old cakes done.
Whip jamboree, all you pigtail sailor, hanging on behind. Whip jamboree, oh, Jenny, get your old cakes done.
Now, me lads, we're all in dock. We'll be off to Dan Larry's on the spot. And there we'll sink a great pint pot. Oh, Jenny, at your old cakes done.
Whip jamboree, all you pigtail sailor, hanging on behind. Whip jamboree, oh, Jenny, get your old cakes done.
Jenny, get your old cakes Oh, thank you very much. I'm going home now.
Thanks to the artists and everybody involved in Pirate Weekend, the Atlantic Ocean City Plymouth Barbican 2024. Love Summertime TV Worldwide. You can contact us at CCS Photo 1 @gmail.com. Don't forget to friend and share the video. It's